So hello guys, how are you doing? We are sitting in a Golf 8 GTI again, and today I want to do a special comparison of the GTI, the GTE and the GTD that we have driven, because we now have all cars with the DSG transmission, so we can really compare how the power is 100 to 200 specifically in real life, but also looking at the 0 to 100 time. I think it's very interesting to compare that, because many of you are interested in buying these cars, and of course the cars have entirely different character in the end, because as said, the GTD is a diesel version, which of course is more on torque and long distance ride comfort and low fuel consumption. The GTE is somehow a bit of that in-between hybrid version, has more horsepower than the GTD of course, and also more torque than the GTD due to the electric motor. But nevertheless, I guess still this GTI will still be, let's say, the king once it comes to fast 100 to 200 times. But we will try that out now and really compare the figures one-to-one on the Autobahn. So let's kick it off with the Golf 8 GTD. So you have just seen now the Golf 8 GTD. I think that's a pretty reasonable acceleration already. You can of course see that this car is not meant for high RPM power, but more for the mid RPM torque that you can get. But nevertheless, I think for a diesel engine it's quite reasonable, and you can definitely see that this car is faster 100 to 200 than the predecessor we all had was 184 HP. So secondly, let's check out what the GTE is doing with that small and tiny petrol engine plus the electric motor, pumping out 245 HP system power. So very interesting. You just have seen what the GTE is capable of, and it's definitely quicker than the GTD. I think that is something that you definitely need to summarize. Once you are in this power mode, acceleration and pull through is a lot more. Nevertheless, you have seen that I have to do this little trick that I'm mashing the throttle every, let's say, 10 seconds again, because boost is over then. Once you keep it in boost, it's very fast. Once you get it out of the boost mode, it just becomes slower, and I would say then it gets closer to the GTD in the end, once you don't have power mode all the way on. So let's now see what this GTI is doing 100 to 200.